What's going on, guys? This is Ignite, and this is a domination game on Seatown, and welcome back. I will do this intro. Welcome back to Here We Go 2.0. I know you guys are probably thinking, what? What are you talking about? This is Modern Warfare 3. This is not Black Ops. But I said in a couple of my more recent videos that I was going to switch to Modern Warfare 3 to do this series, and that's only because in Black Ops I'm so far along. I have 80-something thousand kills, 50-something thousand deaths, so it takes a ridiculously long amount of time to increase my kill death, even just 0.01. I was actually talking to my dad, fail shooting right there, and before I get into that story, I did not record this one live. I was not planning on starting it quite yet, but this was a pretty good game, and I figured, why not start off with a bang. And so I recorded this I was playing with Rabbit, but I did not record any audio live, so this is after the fact. But anyways, I was talking to my dad about my Here We Go 2.0 series. He's out in Florida, and he kind of follows it. He'll watch an episode here and there. I don't know how much he really watches. He said that he doesn't watch every episode. But he was just asking how that was going, if I was still doing it, and all this stuff. And I told him that I was still doing the series, but I was thinking about switching to doing Modern Warfare 3 just because of how far along I was, and he started thinking. He kind of does math in his head a lot just for fun. I guess that's just kind of what he does. But he was thinking, he's like, yeah, you'd have to go like 100-0 in multiple games to get anywhere anytime soon. And another thing, I'm going to just give you guys my whole thought process on why I'm switching to Modern Warfare 3. One, since I'm so far ahead, or since I'm so far along, I mean, in Black Ops, it would take about 800-ish videos, anywhere from like 7 to 800, which that's not the issue, but at the same time it kind of is, just because I can't, with my setup, I'm limited to how many maximum I could be putting out for videos. And with college coming up, once I go back, my first day is August 27th, so once I go back, that's going to be more of my primary focus, and I won't be able to put out as many videos. Get a nice triple kill for my Reaper right there, boom. But I won't be able to put out as many videos, and that will really slow me down. So right now I would really have to pick it up and be rendering videos all day, uploading all day, all the time. And that's pretty much what I would have to be doing the whole time. And with it being summer, I don't really even have that time, because I have other things going on also. But that's one thing that went into the thought process. Another one was Black Ops is kind of outdated. I mean, I know it's not like a COD 4 where it's been out for years, but it kind of has been out for years, only 2 or so. But not as many people are looking for Black Ops, so I'm also looking to grow and expand, as any YouTube channel is, and I think that Modern Warfare 3 would give me a better opportunity to do that. So that's another reason. And I mean, the biggest thing is just it's going to take too long in Black Ops, and I love that game. It's one of my favorite games, but it's just going to take too long with the amount of time that I'm looking at. So I'm going to do Modern Warfare 3, because initially when I had started playing Modern Warfare 3, I wanted to maintain a 2.0 kill death just as it is, just because I kind of thought about wanting to do that in Black Ops near the end, but as you guys know, where I'm at, that's a little difficult to do. So I started playing Modern Warfare 3, and I did have like a 2.25 for a while, and then it was just really stressful trying to keep a 2.0 just randomly on my own whenever I'd play. So I kind of gave up on that, and I was just using random guns. I was picking up the KSG, which that screwed up my kill death a lot. Getting that gold was a pain in the butt, as I've said before. And then I kind of picked up an MSR, and I got that gold, and I'm actually better with that now. When I first picked it up, I was awful at sniping, but now I can hold my own. I don't usually do better than a 1.0-ish kill death based on kills and things like that, but I'm getting better at it, so it's all about having fun. I don't really quickscope per se, but it's fun to snipe and get away from some of the assault rifles for a while. But actually, this FAD that I'm using in this game, this thing is a beast. I love the FAD. I remember, I think it was on like the first Prestige, the first time I Prestiged, I started using it, and it was amazing. I actually used a Prestige token to always have it. But I think it's a beast gun. I haven't been using it all that much, so I'm just now picking it up again and using it. But that's pretty much it for the plans that I have going on. I'm going to be doing the Here We Go 2.0 series with Modern Warfare 3 instead. And I know I didn't show you guys my kill death like before this video or afterwards. I didn't go to it. But what I'm going to do to prove to you guys that this was my most recent game is when I record the next episode, I'm going to go to theater mode and then show you the game. I'll tell you what the final score in this game was, as well as you can see it. And then I'll go to theater mode and show that the final score is the same, the game type's the same, the map's the same, all that good stuff. Just in case anybody would get mad at me if it wasn't the same game, so just to cover my own ass or whatever. But that's the plan for this, and I don't know if you guys want to see it. This will either be episode 51 or 52. And you guys are like, wait, what? You have an episode 51? You haven't uploaded it? I want to say it's episode 51, but it's been a while since I looked at it. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, because I wasn't able to get into any games. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking out loud. But I have an hour and 20-minute long Black Ops episode 51 where I didn't stop playing any games until I got to a 1.68 kill death. So I played and played and played until I finally got there, and then that was the end. And I can upload that if you guys want to see it, but I don't know if you do, if it would just be kind of a pointless video because I'm switching to Modern Warfare 3, so it doesn't really matter all that much anymore. But again, if you guys want to see it, I can upload it and get all that stuff out for you if you're interested. If not, then I won't. So let me know in the comments if you do want to see that. Otherwise, I'm not going to use the time that it takes to render that hour and 20-minute video and then the time it takes to upload it. Because rendering, for me, I'm only on a laptop, which is what I was kind of talking about earlier, where I said I'm limited based on my setup to how many videos I could put out. But I'm just on a laptop, so render time for me for that, it's a 4 gig laptop, if you guys know anything about rendering. So to render that like hour and 20-minute episode, it would take, I'm gonna guess, 4 hours, something like that, because rendering a like 12 to 16-minute video takes about 45 minutes or so. So it would, well, 12, it would, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that. And then uploading would take another 3 hours or so. So that would take 6 hours to do. So if you guys don't want to see that, I'm not going to use that time to get it out there. But if you do, then I will gladly get that rendering and uploading as soon as I know if you guys want to see it. But back to, that's about all I have for the updates on what I'm doing. But back to the game, I think right here, it gets a little slow. It might have already been the slow part. I haven't really been watching it. I've been trying to make sure that I kind of keep my train of thought going, because I tend to, when I focus on the gameplay, I tend to forget what I was saying. So I'm kind of just rambling on. But this right here, fail C4, I almost blew myself up. And I don't know why I blew that up, because I saw it land where it did. But anyways, back to the gameplay. There was a slower part earlier in there that I was going to comment on. I was kind of running around back by A for a while, and I apologize for that. I didn't really know where they were spawning because all of my teammate was up by B and C. So I thought they would be spawning by A for a while, and then they weren't. But this game is actually wrapping up. I wanted to get a sniper kill with this ACOG since I didn't have the reticle in the center. And as you can see right here, oh, I miss, dang it, miss again. Hit marker, that would have been the final kill. That hit marker would have been the final kill, and that would have been awesome. But sadly it wasn't. So as you watch this final kill, I'll kind of wrap things up again. What I was saying, that's the plan for my Here We Go 2.0 series. I'm going to continue it in Modern Warfare 3. And I hope you guys are alright with that. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, guys, peace out.